Bud Light screwed up. In April 2023, one seemingly minor move would change their brand and reputation forever while losing them billions of dollars in the process. Today, I'm going to be going over the Bud Light fiasco and how they could have prevented this disaster. It was April 2023, and anxiety and anger were already growing around the Biden administration, and right-wing media figures were on high alert for the next cultural flashpoint. On April 1st, Bud Light made one of the biggest missteps in the company's history. Influencer and trans woman Dylan Mulvaney was featured in a brief brand partnership to promote Bud Light during her 365 days of girlhood milestone. The campaign wasn't out of the ordinary. Bud Light had previously partnered with LGBTQ creators and sponsored Pride events, but this time was different. By that point in 2023, anti-trans rhetoric was surging in US politics and media. Stories like the Target Pride display backlash and panic over trans-inclusive products were dominating headlines. So when Mulvaney posted a short Instagram video with a personalized Bud Light can, it didn't land as another harmless promotion. Instead, it triggered a boycott. Many consumers, especially in Bud Light's rural and conservative base, saw the campaign as inauthentic, pandering, and tone-deaf. The result? A brand collapse. Bud Light sales plummeted by over 20%, and Anheuser-Busch lost its #1 spot in American beer sales, and the company's market value dropped by more than $5 billion within a few weeks. Anheuser-Busch placed 2 of its marketing executives on leave, including Vice President of Marketing Alyssa Heinerscheid, who helped lead the campaign. The company suspended all influencer marketing and released a vague public statement saying they never intended to be part of a discussion that divides people. This response satisfied no one. Conservatives saw it as cowardly backpedaling, while the LGBTQ community and its allies slammed the brand for failing to stand by Mulvaney, who later revealed Bud Light never even contacted her during the wave of backlash and death threats she received. In a video posted months later, she said, "For a company to hire a trans person and then not publicly stand by them is worse than hiring a trans person at all." The business impact wasn't just short-term PR damage, it reshaped the industry. Bud Light's sales fell so sharply that Modelo overtook it as the best-selling beer in America. Bars in red states stopped stocking it. Anheuser-Busch was forced to increase discounts and launch damage control ad campaigns just to stop the bleeding. Even today, Bud Light's image remains tainted, with beer distributors reporting long-term damage in customer preferences and a shift towards small brands or alternatives. To recover, Bud Light began working with conservative-friendly public figures like Shane Gillis and Peyton Manning, attempting to refrain itself with a more traditionally masculine, apolitical image. While this helped a little with brand visibility, to many people, it just felt like another desperate attempt to win back favor without actually standing for anything. The controversy not only brought politics into a beer purchase, it got people questioning whether Bud Light was even that good to begin with. So what did they actually do wrong? The issue wasn't picking Dylan Mulvaney, it was the execution. Bud Light had done LGBTQ branding before, but this campaign felt rushed, performative, and disconnected from both its longtime consumers and the LGBTQ community. It felt like corporate pandering, and in a highly polarized moment, that was just enough to blow everything up. Bud Light didn't have a clear strategy, they didn't anticipate the blowback, they didn't defend the people they worked with, and when they panicked, they managed to alienate everyone, both the customers they had and the ones they were trying to reach. In hindsight, they should have spent more time crafting a campaign that felt authentic and grounded in their actual brand identity. They should have anticipated the transphobic climate and prepared to stand firm, because even if it was well-intentioned, it came off as tone-deaf, and in a market as tribal as beer, that's a recipe for disaster. So that's gonna wrap up today's video. Do you think Bud Light messed up, or was their customer base too harsh? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.